This is me doing my Calculus 3 homework on stream 11 months ago. Little did I know then that this math would help me in a Roblox obby. You see, this is Math Difficulty Chart Obby, a game where you complete math problems while also doing a whole entire difficulty chart. The difficulties are ranked in terms of grade level, where first grade stage will be easier than a 12th grade stage, both in terms of skill and mathematical capabilities. Being a math enthusiast I am, I decided to attempt this, but it did not go as expected. What the hell is this? How do I even do this? So we have the grade 0, the kindergarten. We're in kindergarten, guys. Goo goo gaga. Okay, 3 plus 5. I mean, guys, you got 3 fingers and you got 5 fingers. When you combine them, there's 8 fingers, so it's 8. Oh, and I'm already on this one. Okay, guys, you got 7 fingers. You minus 2 of the fingers. There's 5 fingers left. You got a full hand. Okay, we're cooking. Provide a number that is greater than 4 and less than 7. Okay, guys, if you have 4 apples and 7 apples, I mean, it's obviously just 6. I mean, I'm just trying to speedrun these, right? 9 minus 4. 9 minus 4 is 5. You have 3 apples. 3 plus 7, 10. There are 16 marbles in a box. 5 are red. The rest are blue. So 16 minus 5, 11. We're on a streak. Yo, guys, we're cooking. 5 minus 4. Hey, not 5 minus 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. Get to stage 40 with a friend and get a cool looking halo. Bet. Okay. What day of the work week is Monday? Free hit. The work week starts on Monday. So it's 1. I mean, you kind of just gave me the answer, right? Which shape has 1 less side than a pentagon? So it goes a point, it goes a line, it goes a triangle, it goes a square. Boom. Wait, please. 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 Just like that, bro. One pile has 12 presents, the other has piles 13. How many total? 25. Okay, cool. We passed kindergarten. We graduated kindergarten. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we're on grade 1. Identifying shapes. We did that. We actually did that. Converting numbers from their word form and their digits form. Okay, we can do this. Okay. There are 7 items in box. 5 more were added, and later 1 were taken. That's not grammar. I mean, this is a math DCO, but it's not grammar. And later 1 were taken. I think 1 was taken. I don't know. 7 plus 5 minus 1. So 12, 1, 11. Boom. What number is created when you combine 1, 10, and 2 1s? So that's 12 because you're, 10 plus 1, 1. No, 10 plus 1 plus 1 is 12. I started writing a paper at 12:40 and didn't finish till 12:40. I just said that wrong. 12:10, 12:40, 30 minutes. I mean, guys, we're kind of cooking. This is kind of easy so far. Huh? LeBron James? Is addition commutative? I think it is. Yeah, because the order of things don't matter. I found a shortcut. I mean, I guess. 61 in word form is 6, not 6-1, not 6 1s, 61. 67. I'm so dumb. Okay. 500s, 2 10s, and 5 1s. 525. 7 plus 6? Guys, 6 plus 7, because it's commutative. I'm so stupid. 8 plus 5? Let's just speedrun. 13 plus 15 minus 13 is 15, bro. Because the 13's just canceled out. In a pattern, 2, 6, 10, 14, 18. So there's distance between 4, 4, 4, 4. It's 22. Oh, wait. How much do you have to get to somewhere? Okay, well. 6 plus 9 is 15. Plus 7 is 22. We graduated 1st grade. Goodbye, 1st grade. We are in 2nd grade. You have 35 marbles. Then you give some to your friend. After this, you're left with 12 marbles. How many marbles did you give to your friend? 35 minus 12 is 23. Okay. Oh, I just hit my head. A train was scheduled to arrive at 7:45, but it arrived at 8:10. In minutes, how long was the delay? This happened to me, but it was an hour delay. 15 plus 10 is 25. I mean, what kind of scenario is that? Oop, swag route. What fraction? Oh, that's 3/4. Oh, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm skipping. A farmer grows 145 watermelons and 90 apples. How many pieces of fruit did the farmer grow altogether? He's adding 55 and then 45, so 235. Even though I didn't even do that right, I just knew that it was the only one because it ended with 5. If you're almost done with the book, what is a reasonable paper? Oh, what? Excuse me? You're telling me that if you're almost done with the book, what if you're on like the last page? You're almost done with the book? Oh, to be left. Oh, so like 36. Yeah, the lowest number. Okay, I thought I said like what's a reasonable page number to be on. I also, once we get to the later stages, I also have a notepad and Desmos because I've heard this game gets hard. Okay, the length of a rectangle is 4 and its width is 2. What is its area? 4 times 2 is 8. Wait, that was the first multiplication question. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. That was the first multiplication question. We graduated 2nd grade. We're on 3 now. We're making the ranks up. Okay, you have 1.9 meters of rope. You cut off 5/10 of a meter. So 1/2. So you have 1.4 and 5/100ths. So 0.05. Oh, this is wrecked my brain. It's this. Yeah, wow, okay. That should not have been hard. Guys, I'm in 3rd grade and I'm already having to use my brain a little bit. Like, this is bad. Boom. 15 times 14. Okay. We might have to pull out the notepad for this one, guys. I can't really do multiplication in my head, like 2 digits. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. But this is how I learned it. And this is the best way ever. Like, writing times, right? You have to, like, this table. 4 times 5, 20. So you put the 2 up here. 4 times 1 is what's it called? Is it 40? 40. You add the 2, so 60. Then you add a 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. You'll add these. You get 0, 1, carry the 1, 2. 210. Boom. We are ready to traverse to the next level. Just like that. A town got 1344 grown-ups and 17. How do you even calculate this? Wow, okay. How many people live in a town? Well, what's a children? What's a child? You know, like what is the classification? Like under 18? So then grown-ups are over 18? What am I even saying? Caffeine, cut that out. What was I even talking about? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're on 40. Last grade. Last question of grade 3. Brand A sells their product for 16 coins per 4 kilograms. Brand B sells their product for 10 coins per 5 kilograms. Which brand is cheaper and by how much per kilogram? Divide it. Divide 4 kilograms. So 4. So it's actually 4 coins per kilogram for brand A. Divide 10 by 5, you get 2 coins per kilogram. So this is cheaper. Brand 2 by 2 coins because, yeah. We passed grade 3. We're on to grade 4. Let's go. I don't think this is middle school yet, though. We're making our way up, guys. Let's see. Oh, okay, wait. There's not that many. Lock it. Okay. 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 to the 4th is 16. I mean, yeah. I want to get to the hard stuff. Like, where's the calculus, guys? Where's the... Okay. If a magician has 2 doves, how many rabbits would they have if they pulled out twice as many rabbits as doves? Huh? What am I reading, bro? Huh? Okay. If a magician has 2 doves... So they have 2 doves, right? 2 doves. Imagine the 2 little birds. How many rabbits would they have if they pulled out twice as many rabbits as doves? So 4. Okay. Was it just worded weirdly? It's like word problems, bro. Like I don't like the word problems, you know what I mean? A farmer planted 9 rows of carrots in her garden. Each row had 150 carrots. The rabbit ate a third of her carrots. Holy crap! This rabbit is fat! You ate a third of the rabbits, which means you ate 3... No, the rabbit ate a third of the carrots, and that means you ate 3 rows of carrots. You ate 450 carrots? Holy crap, bro. Also, imagine being that farmer, bro. You plant all these carrots, they're all in good shape, and a rabbit just eats a third of them, bro. You finish a fourth of your homework in 15 minutes. How many hours does it take to finish all of it? So it's just 1 hour because 4... So it takes you like 4 15-minute intervals to finish your homework, which means that it takes 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. Oh, rep. First rap. You're reading a book, and you know how you... Wait, you're reading a book, and you know you can read 2 pages in 4 minutes. How many pages would you have read in 20 minutes? So that's just 10 pages. It's just half of it. We graduated grade 4. We're cooking, guys. We're cooking. We're speeding through this, bro. Grade 4 don't got nothing on me. How many zeros does 10 to the 4th have? Okay, so 10 squared is 100, which means it has 2 zeros. So the zeros is just like to the power of. So 10 cubed has 3 zeros. 10 to the 4th has 4 zeros. W clutch. The price of a shirt is 20 coins. If you get a 25% discount, how much will the shirt cost? I can't even read. This is a math DCO, but there should be an English DCO, bro, because I cannot read, bro. Holy crap. How much will the shirt cost? So you get a 4th discount off. You get 5 coins off. And so it's 15 coins. Just like that. Wait, we caught up to dogs_in_cool_outfit 123. You have 6 meters and 30 centimeters of ribbon, which you plan to use. You want to cut the ribbon equally into 7 centimeters long pieces. How many smaller ribbons can you make? Okay, so this is 630 centimeters. 7 times 9, so you can make 9 pieces. He's got the 1 year. He got the hair with the badge. Got the security outfit on. What am I doing, bro? Like, he's the first guy I've actually met here. Like, there's people here, but he's the first one I've actually, like, legitimately seen. Like, I don't know. It's like, because why would you do a math difficulty chart all on your free time? Like, what? That's stupid. A box has a length of 2, a width of 5, and a depth of 4. What is its volume? 2 times 4 times 5, which is 40. Boom. Easy. Get me out of here. Okay. A triangle which has 2 equal sides is called what? Oh, this is what I don't know. I don't know my triangles, guys. Geometry was not a great class for me. And so I do remember that if it's 2 equal sides, it has like an equal angle as well. And I think those were called isosceles. So, and I was right. Okay, yeah. Wait, first tower? We're at a tower? Wait. Oh, I can just, okay. What? Huh, I'm so confused. Did I even do that right? Was I even meant to go here? I don't think I was meant to. Wait, no, I think I was. I don't think I was meant to wrap around. I think I went the right way. Oops. 7 is a 4th of what number? So 7 times 4 is 28. Wait, I do want to go back to that stage, though. I think there was a secret. Like, I might as well find all the secrets, too. I'm a puzzler as well. Yeah, like right here. Hold up. Oh, no way that's possible. Okay, it's fine. We graduated grade 5, right? Yep, we're on grade 6. Middle school. I think this is middle school. I think I'm allowed to say this is middle school now. Okay, first middle school question. In track, one runner ran 24 laps. Another runner ran 4 more laps than the first. Each lap is a quarter of a kilometer. How many kilometers did the second runner run? So he ran 28 laps, and it's a quarter of a kilometer. So he did 28 divided by 4 kilometers, which is 7. He ran 7 kilometers. Take it slow? Nah. Fine, bro. I'll follow directions, and I'll go slow, bro. Like you, whoa! Okay, we're fine, bro. It's like, this is like, I'm a pro hobbyist, bro. I should not be almost failing. Okay, convert the fraction 5/8 to a decimal. So an eighth is 0.125. So 5 times that is 0.56. No, 0.6. And then you have 125. So 5 times 25, 0.625. There are 10 chickens and 14 cows on a farm. How many legs are there in total? So chickens have 2 legs. I mean, I already knew that. You didn't have to give me that. So 20, and then cows have 4 legs. So 4 times 14 is 56. So 56 plus 20 is 76. Yep, okay, bet. Okay, next one. Find the mean of the following set of numbers. So mean is the total number divided by... I just took the AP stats exam. Like, I just got my scores back. I got a 5, so I should be fine. I'm gonna flex that, bro, because I was happy as heck, bro. That exam was kind of hard. Okay, anyways, I have a song.
Mean, median, mode. Mean, median, mode. Mean is the one you add and divide. The median is the middle of the line. The mode is the one you see most of the time. Mean, median, mode. Mean, median, mode.
It is engraved in my brain. That is going to stay there for the rest of my life. Anyways, 11 plus 5 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. Just like that. 6, 9. Oh, I didn't even... Guys, I'm actually getting less brain rotted. I got to stage 67 and I didn't say 6-7, bro. Oh, okay. So, wow. What the frick? Okay, so it's gonna be 4 because the 8 and the 3 make a new decimal. I mean, like, start a new whole number. So it's 4.102, I think. Yeah. Wait, ready? Watch this amazing. No. This skip is gonna be like crazy. You're not even gonna realize. No. You just don't understand. I'm gonna try this until I get it. No, I had it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Easy. Okay. 5 to the square root of 2. Okay, so 25. 5 times 5. Yeah. We graduated grade 6. We are on to grade 7. You had 31 cherries. Okay, that's a lot of cherries. I think like 31 cherry pits can like kill you, right? Probably the editor will play something on the screen right now that'll just say you are wrong. Like it's probably like 100 cherry pits or something. How many friends do you have? 0. Boom. Okay. So you have 3 left over. So 31 minus 3 is 28. So you gave it to 7 of your friends. A car salesman sells 5 cars on Monday, 8 cars on Tuesdays. That was only 25% of the sales that week. So there's 4 times the sales that they sold the 2 days. So 13 times 4, because that's 8 plus 5 is 13. So 13 times 4 is 52. Okay. 5 times 10. Oh, okay, minus 5. X minus 7. Okay, you add the total side. So 10, 5x plus minus 10 plus 10. 5x equals 8 plus 10, which is 10. Then 5, and you get x equals -2. Okay. There's a circle with an area of 9 pi. Okay, guys, we're getting into formulas now. Guys, let's show this to you. So an area, guys, if you didn't know, the area of a circle is pi r squared, where r is the radius. But the problem gave us the area is 9 pi, and they're asking for the radius. So the pi's cancel out. You get r squared equals 9. And remember earlier, I said distances can't be negative. So r is just 3. Simple as that, guys. This obby is trying to get difficult, guys. They're making it hard. Wait, I'm gonna jump over this. Come on, let me do this. Find a shortcut. That was intended. Wow. And we make our way up to stage 80. Go. Okay. What's the least common multiple of 1 and 10? So 10. Okay, simple as that. I'm graduating soon. Let's go. I'm graduating middle school, going to high school soon. They don't even have high school in this game. Okay. Which expression is equivalent to 11 to the 4th, 11 to the 17th, times 11 to the 17th. So when you multiply exponents, you add the exponents together. So it's just 4 plus 17, which is 21. So it's just 11 to the 21. It's a cool thing with exponents because exponents are just repeated multiplication. And so if you have just multiplication, it just repeats it and just adds the number. A right angle has 2 legs with a length of 10 and 24. What is the length of its hypotenuse? Okay, guys, back to the drawing board. So we have a right triangle, right? A cool thing about right triangles is that there's this formula that everyone knows. Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where c is the hypotenuse. We're given that the angles are 10 and 24. So what that means is that put them in. So we give 100 plus 24 squared. I don't know 24 squared off the top of my head. We're not using a calculator because calculators are for wimps. We're just going to do the old-fashioned way, you know what I mean? So 576. So 100 plus 576 equals c squared. 676 equals c squared. Then c, I believe, is 20... No. Yes, 20 something. I think it's 26, right? Let's fact check. Yeah, okay. It is. So the hypotenuse is 26 units. We can go back to the drawing board, or not the drawing board, the game, and put 26. Boom. Guys, if you're watching this and you're learning from me, good, cool. I mean, a passion that I want to kind of have is I tutor people, so it'd be cool to be a teacher someday. Okay, well, 5 times 5 times 5 is 125, so it's not 5. It's not 6, because if you multiply 6 times 6 times 6, the last digit is a 6, because 6 times 6 is always ends with 6. Like 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 9 times 7 is 63, so I think it's 7 here. Yeah. Which equation represents a function that's not linear? Okay, like linear is just where the x has just no power to it. So these are all linear right here. This has x squared, so this isn't linear. Boom, 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 boom. Solve the system. This requires some work. So let's look at our equations. What I would do is I would multiply this entire equation by 2. And so then you get 2x plus 10y equals 64. And then I add these two equations. This 2 cancels. And you actually get 13y equals 65. And then this y, that means it's just 5. So then if you go up to this top equation, you can plug in 5. You get negative 2x plus 3 times 5 is 15 equals 1. Negative 2x equals negative 14. X equals 7. So the coordinates is 7, 5. This is our answer. I trust that process. It's 7, 5. Boom. Get 50 questions right in a row. Wow, I'm on a streak, guys. Okay, am I done? Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Great. I just failed the finale. Oh, wait. Oh, it is the finale. We're almost done with this game. Let's go. We're about to be done with MATHEMATICIAN. Wait, that's a bar. I just rhymed. DesolateDavid rapper. What is this? What's a 5? Hi, I see you. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Boom. Okay. A car has traveled 36 kilometers in 120 minutes. The car traveled at a constant speed. So it's linear. If the car continues to travel at this rate, which equation can be used to determine y, the total number of kilometers the car will travel in x hours? So this is 2 hours, right? So we can just plug and chug. 36 equals 18 times 2. I think that's it. And this doesn't match either, so it's this. We graduated! Made it. Wait, grade 90? What? Wait, there's more? Oh, you can't even see it? It doesn't get any better? Oh my goodness. They are so rude for this, bro. What? Oh my, I legitimately thought it was over, bro. Okay, first one. The expression 3x squared plus 9x minus 3 plus 5 times negative 1 minus 5x can be written as this. Wow. Okay, we're already starting off with a bang. Let's see if I can do this in my head. You minus 5, so it's going to be minus 8. But then you're also going to be minusing 25x. So it's going to be minusing 16x. So it's this one. Just like that. Why are we actually getting hard obbies? I mean, I guess we're in grade 9. We got to up our game. But I can tell they actually hired someone better to make the obbies now. Because like these are getting like more like actual obby. Simplify square root of 63. Okay, I will be showing this one. Square root of 63, right? Looks just ordinary. It's not a perfect square. You don't know what you could do with this. But 63 is actually the same thing as 3 times 21. 21 is the same thing as 3 times 21. Wait, no. 3 times 7 times 3. And so then you get 3 squared times 7. And then you just put the square root over it. Square root of 3 squared times square root of 7, because that's a property of square roots. This is just 3. So you get 3 square root of 7. And that is our final answer. Boom. If any of you didn't know how to simplify square roots, that's how you do it. See, I have a feeling I can beat this. So considering we're in high school, that means there's 12 grades. I know last time I played this game, I only got to like grade like 7. So I was actually kind of surprised to see that there's more grades. But that's good because, you know, I can do more math. I'm a nerd. Whoa, this is skinny, bro. Boom. Okay, 360. 2 points are plotted on a coordinate plane. Point A is there and point B is there. What is the distance? Okay, so just find the difference between the two. So the distance between, it's just Pythagorean theorem, guys. It's distance formula also, if you know. So the distance between 2 and negative 1 is 3, because 2 minus negative 1 is 3. And then negative 4 minus 5 is negative 9. So the distance of 9. So 3 squared is 9 plus 81, because that's 9 squared. So 3 squared plus 9 squared is 9 plus 81. That's 90. You take the square root, and you get square root of 90. Guys, I'm hoping I'm making sense. It'd be so funny if I post this video and everyone in the comments are like, what are you saying? This makes no sense to me. Dislike, unsubscribe. Determine the horizontal asymptote of the function. Okay, so the horizontal asymptote, I'm gonna put a ton of notation that you guys might not understand. An asymptote means something that it'll never reach, right? So if we have a graph that looks like this, and we have, let's say, a function that kind of looks like this, you can see that as we go further and further to the right, it approaches this number, like this line, but it never reaches it. So it approaches 0 because this is a y equals 0 line. So basically we would say the horizontal, because horizontal is this, vertical is this, the horizontal asymptote of this function is 0. Now the actual jargon for this is just basically the limit as x approaches infinity. This is the jargon. This is a horizontal asymptote, because it's basically saying as we go right and right and right, meaning as x goes to like infinity, because these are x values, remember, what is this value approaching? So this is the jargon. This is just the notation for what modern mathematics uses. So the graph they gave us, you don't even need to know really the specifics of it. All you need to know, like, this is the function they gave us, right? It kind of will look like this. As it goes further and further, it'll go to infinity. But there's actually a different horizontal asymptote. There can be two. One can be on over here, but there's not one over here because it goes to infinity. The other one can be over here. And as you can see, this actually approaches a value. You just don't know. So basically, since this is the negatives, this is the limit as x goes to negative infinity. And if you plug in negative infinity here, 5 times 3 to the negative infinity, this is just 0. Because it's basically 1 over 3 to the infinity, which is like 1 over infinity, which is basically like, I'm asking you to divide a pizza into like infinite slices. And then what's the area of that slice? Well, basically 0, because they're so freaking small. So basically this is 0. So this entire thing becomes 5 times 0 minus 7. This is 0 minus 7. So the horizontal asymptote is actually negative 7. See, that's the cool. So then our horizontal asymptote, if we go back to the game, is negative 7. Whole lot of jargon, I know. Math gets really complex really quickly, and I hoping that made sense. If not, hopefully that was just entertaining to see me kind of... And I just failed. Yeah, I did all of that just to fail. Go. Okay, we are past... Wait, oh, I gotta jump. Go. Okay, final stage of 9th grade. The difference between two consecutive perfect squares is 19. What is the largest of the two consecutive squares? So, consecutive numbers. Okay, consecutive numbers are like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are consecutive numbers. Consecutive squares, perfect squares, are like 1 squared, 2 squared. And then you go on and on and on until you get x squared, x plus 1 squared. And so you can see what this is. They are saying that the difference between these two is 19. That's what they told us in the question. So we can actually just write this out. X plus 1 squared minus x squared equals 19. And now we can solve. Distributing this, we can do x plus 1 times x plus 1 minus x squared equals 19. Just writing it out again. These goes to there, x squared. This goes to there, plus x. This goes to there, plus x. This goes to there, plus 1. Minus x squared equals 19. The x squares cancel. This becomes 2x, so 2x plus 1 equals 19. 2x, if you minus 1 for both sides, equals 18. So therefore, x is equal to 9 when you divide 2 by both sides. So that's our answer. Our answer is 9. Oh, no! I just realized it asked for the larger of the two. No! It asked for... I'm not buying that. No, it asked for the larger of the two numbers. So it was technically looking for x plus 1, which was 10. I'm just a failure. Like, comment DesolateDavid's a failure, because I guess I am, bro. DesolateDavid did not pass 9th grade math. Let's do this again. Okay, the difference is 27. So we just make this 27. So instead of this being 19, this is just 27. So 27. So minus 1, you get 26. So 2x equals 26. So x equals 13. And it asks for the larger numbers. It says the largest of the two consecutive squares. So it's 14. I'm a failure. I can't fail this 3 times in a row, bro. 3rd time's always the charm. The difference between two consecutive perfect squares is 25. So instead of 27, we make this 25. Minus 1 becomes 24. X becomes 12. Okay, but let's make sure, right? It says, what is the largest of the two perfect squares? Oh, it's asking what the what the largest like number for the squares is. It's asking what the largest it squared is. Oh, so I got it right. So wait, so we got 12 this time, right? So the answer would be 13 squared, which is 169. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm not that dumb. Okay, I'm not that dumb. Okay, we got it. We're in grade 10. When will I use this in the real world? Yeah, that's a good question. If you aren't going into any STEM-related majors, you're just doing this for no reason. Anyways, next grade. We are past 9th grade. Walk backwards on the slanted truss. Okay, just simple obby techniques. Oh, elevator trampoline? Oh, they're introducing gimmicks, bro. This is crazy. You can climb this and slide to the right. Okay, don't worry. I know my obbies. Like, I may be a math idiot, but I know how to play obbies. Okay, up here. Boom. Boom. 101. A weather reporter says there's a 50% chance of rain on Sunday and a 35% chance of snow. What's the probability of neither event happening if both events are considered independent? So the chance of rain on Sunday is 0.5. Now the probability of snow is 35, so 0.35. So the chances that both happen, oh, these are also independent. So these do not affect each other at all, even though in a real world they would, but let's disregard that. The probability of both happening, PR and P snow happening, is just them multiplied together. I'll just say 1/2 times 35 over 100, or, okay, it doesn't matter. Wait, let's use a calculator to multiply the decimals because I think at this case they probably would want us to. So the probability that you get that both rain and snow happen on a day is 0.175. The chance of rain happening on a specific day is 50%. Just rain. The chances that both happen are 17.5%, right? But the chance of rain still happening is 50%. So what I'm saying here is that this probability already has this value in it. So the probability of both happening is this, but the probability that one of them happens, like at least one of them happens, is the probability of them added up minus the probability of them happening, both of them happening. And that might be confusing, but when you add these two probabilities together, it actually contains the probability of this happening twice. So this is the probability of either one of them happening, rain or snow. The question, if we go back to Roblox, it asks, what's the probability that neither event happens? None. Nada. So we just do 1 minus this. So then 1 minus 0.675 is 0.325, which in like percentages is 32.5%. So the probability that neither of them happen is 32.5%. That's an answer. And that was the right answer. So don't worry, we got it in the bag. And I just feel that jump instantly. Couldn't. Calculate the expression. Guys, I told you, it came up. Guys, it's the imaginary number. Okay, we'll actually show. This is amazing. So I is actually the square root of -1. Square root of -1 isn't anything because -1 times -1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. There's no solution. So we call this I. But with that definition, we can actually say that I squared is equal to -1. So just keep that in mind when we do this. So this is just, we can just multiply this like any polynomial. So this becomes 5. This becomes plus 2i. This becomes plus 15i. And this becomes plus 6i squared. And I squared is -1. So this just becomes -1. And so we actually get 5, we can combine these, plus 17i minus 6. And so then this becomes -1 plus 17i, which happens to be our answer. Okay, we're getting to the part of the video where I probably start failing some, I just failed again. Where I probably start failing some obbies, you know what I mean? Look up. Oh, shoot. Right here. Okay, down here. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I'm kind of just fluking right now. Okay, I walk down the truss. Okay, that was a truss bug, bro. That wasn't even my fault. Okay, guys, we're back. Just like that. Okay, that should be fine. Bro! Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch to 60. Let's go to 60 FPS, guys. I don't like 60. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have to time this. Okay. Boom. Oh my goodness, I almost failed that. We're fine. The stages have gone so long. Like, I'm not even close to the next stage, I don't think. You invest $40 in a bank, which with an annual rate of 12% compounded daily. Which equation best represents the money in the bank after T years? Okay, let's assume that T is 0, which means we still have $40 in our bank. I think you guys can start to notice after T years, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense for us to have $1 or $1. It has to be one of these two. And the only thing different between these two is that one has 0.12 over, which is our compound rate, and one has 365 over. So let's say we have like 1 over 365th of a year. Of like, that's one, like after 2 years, 1 over 365 is a day. So after a day, we'll have just 40 times 0.12, right? So we just do this, put over 165. This gives you 1. And And I think it would be this one. It wouldn't make any, like, you wouldn't have, like, that much money after a day. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Even with, like, I don't know the formula off the top of my head, but if after one day, it would not make sense for you to have, like, 365 divided by 0.12 plus $1. That would just make no sense. So it's this one. If you look it up and look at, like, compound interest formula, there's a, that, it probably is just plug and chug into the correct formula. But you can kind of logic your way through it. Okay, back to 60, because I'm not going to fail this far into a run. Oh, wow. Okay, E-dance 2. Can I dance? Oh. Okay, I don't have chat on this account, which would have been bad, but it's fine, because they added a manual emote. Oh my... Okay, I'm back, bro, which took annoyingly long. I don't know why it kicked me off, but it just did. That should work. Yeah, there you go. But I don't like doing over avoid. The roots of the equation x squared plus 8x plus 25 equals 0 in the simplest form, a plus bi, are... Okay, this uses the quadratic formula. Now, notice this is, you don't actually have to compute this. Notice, -10, -4, -9, -15. These are all different numbers. So what you can do is you can actually just compute the first number. The quadratic formula defined is -b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now, the real component of that is just -b divided by 2a. So just find -b over 2a. -8 divided by 2a. A in this case is 1, so -8 divided by 2 is -4, and that's it. You can just skip a lot of the unnecessary jargon when you just can find the differences between answers. That's why I like our answer choices, because it's like you can definitely just like simplify the time of writing a question, you know? We're almost past 10th grade. This game's gotten harder. Like, once I got to high school, this game got a lot harder, you know? I mean, I'm just glad they're making the game fun, you know? Someone should make, like, a DCO. No. You know what I was saying? Like, I was telling my friend about this. If any of you are game developers, I'm hoping this video at least reaches... So as I was saying before I got really interrupted by me failing, like, if any game developers are watching, and I hope some are, I mean, I'm sure most of you know what word bomb is. It's where they give you, like, a 2-letter or 3-letter... Okay, again, as I was saying before I got really interrupted, word bomb has you, like, they, like, make you type a word out using, like, a letter sequence that they give you. And so it's fun. It's a cool way to, like, test your brain and see how many words you know. AR, like, they give you AR, and then you type, like, bear, because bear ends with AR, you know? And so I was thinking, what about math bomb, where they give you an equation or something, and you have to solve it, you know? And then it gets harder and harder, but only equations you can solve in, like, that short amount of time you're given. I think that'd be fun. Oh my goodness, we're getting into trigonometry. This is crazy. Well, I can do this in my head. Secant is just 1 over cosine. So 1 over secant is cosine. So 1 over 5 over 3 is just 3/5. So you can just kind of do that. That's pretty easy. So, okay, there we go. We got it. We're almost done with grade 10. This is interesting. This is an interesting obby, a pretty jank obby. Go! Oh my goodness, it's like scary, guys. It's like scary. Oh, amazing. More of these. Go, 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 go. Okay, this is a really finale because you can tell. No! Okay, there we go. Go right there. And we're up here. Wow. Okay, wait, finale. Okay, back. Abe loves numbers. He brings a chalkboard out and writes the number 1 multiple times, which creates a number with 47 ones. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 47 times. Got it. The next day, he comes back to the chalkboard and writes down a second number, this time with 23 ones. Afterward, he multiplies these two numbers together. How many digits does the resulting number have? Don't multiply these out, please. Okay, this one I actually don't know off the top of my head, but I feel like we can deduce it through logic. Like I said this earlier, but I love logic for this reason, is because you can just, like, deduce your way to things. Abe drew 1 around the board so many times, like 47 times, right? ... over on and on. And then 23 times. And then you multiply these numbers out and you got a number. This seems like a hassle to do, especially because you don't want to multiply these numbers out. That'd be really stupid. So what you can actually do is, let's just get 11 times 11. What's 11 times 11? This is 2 digits. This is 2 digits. Let's multiply that. 11 squared is just 121, okay? Let me make it clear for you. So the resulting, like, number between these two is 121. So let's just write this down. The numbers 2 and 2 result in a number that has 3 digits. Now let's do 11 times 111. You get 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. And so you get 1, 2, 2, 1. This has 4. So 3 and 2 make 4. And so what I noticed between these, if I do 1 times 1, this is also 1, 1 equals 1. What I noticed is that if you can actually add these two, so if you add these two numbers, right, 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. But the difference is that this is 3, so you just minus 1. So my theory is that if you have 47 numbers and 23, and you add them together and -1, that will be the resulting number. So let's try it out. 47, let me just make sure it's right. We have 47 and 23, right? So let's do 47. 47 plus 23 minus 1 is equal to what? Well, 47 plus 23 is, if I could do it directly, 70. So 70 minus 1 is 69. So I think our answer is 69. So let's check it. And I was right. And we graduated! Let's go! This is kind of what I was explaining earlier, is that, like, I love math for this reason. It's just so logical. Like, that I didn't even know how to start, but just through logic alone, I was able to figure out that it was just a plus b minus 1. And that's what's cool about it. And that's what's cool. I love math for that reason. Anyways, we just finished grade 10. Okay, guys, finally, we're doing grade 11. It's been like about 2 days since I recorded the last like grade 10. I kind of got caught up with some other stuff. So we're just gonna be playing this just as usual. I mean, I remember the questions from grade 10 kind of got like a bit complex like 2 nights ago. I'm like curious. It's like, are they gonna be harder now or what? And I'm kind of excited because I want the calculus, you know? We haven't even gotten to calculus yet. We've gotten to like trigonometry and like series and sequences, but we never have gotten to like just genuine calculus yet. Okay. Abe is hosting a party and invites 15 guests. If each guest shakes hands with every guest exactly once, how many handshakes will occur in total? Okay, so this is actually just a simple combinations formula. So each guest shakes their hand. So Abe isn't included in this, I suppose, right? And so it's actually a combinations formula. You just add 15 plus 14 plus 13 plus 12 plus 11 over and over again, because as one person shakes the hand with another person, they're like out of the equation. Like it's kind of hard to explain. It's just kind of a combinations formula though. 15 times 14 divided by 2. And you get, I just use my calculator because I'm not going to be doing multiplication at this grade level. I got 105, which is right. So I'm glad that one was just a simple formula. Like I want the hard stuff, but I kind of suck at combinations, bro. Like if I had to like curse one thing from math, it'd be that. Like they're genuinely like calculus 3 was just genuinely easier than combinations and permutations and all that. And then what? So this boosts me over there, which you see there, which you see there. And that's the next stage. So let's go. Compute the value of cotangent of cosine or of arc cosine of 21 divided by 29. Okay, I understand how this works. This is just a right triangle, and you're probably gonna be super confused. You're gonna be like, how is this even related to triangles? So I will draw that out right now. This is the triangle that is kind of what they're wanting us to see. Basically, they're saying that cosine of alpha is equal to 21 over 29. Because I don't know if any of you guys know this, but cosine is adjacent, which is this, over hypotenuse. So this. So basically, arc cosine, which is just the reverse, of 21 over 29 is equal to theta. These are just related in that way. And so then we could do cotangent of this value, because this is the inner box, cotangent of theta, which is basically, so tangent is opposite over adjacent, but cotangent is adjacent over opposite. It's the like not inverse, but it's the kind of opposite of tangent. So it's just 21 over this value, which you can use Pythagorean theorem to kind of figure out what this value is. But if you guys look at the answer choices, like we know it's 21 over something, right? And if we look at the answer choices, you can kind of see that we have 21 over 20, and that's literally the only answer it could possibly be. So it's 21 over 20. You can actually verify that. It's a Pythagorean triple, so that's pretty cool. We're still in trig, which is not my cup of tea. Anyways, this is not so bad of an obby. Like I thought it'd be way harder. I'm not even gonna lie. I've played enough Tower of Hell, if you guys know the video, like the streams, to know that I should not be touching instant kills. Okay, 114. Complex number W has an argument of 50 degrees, and complex number Z has an argument of 55 degrees. Let Z prime be the reflection of Z across the imaginary axis. What is the argument of the product Z prime times W? And the argument in this case, oh, it tells you here, it's just like the angle that it makes from the x-axis. I think this one's another one we have to draw. You just have a coordinate plane, but instead of this being the y-axis, it's actually the i-axis, and this is the x. And so they're saying that complex number W has an argument of 50 degrees. So we'll call this W, and we'll say this is 50 degrees. While complex number Z has an argument of 55 degrees, right? So it's like, this isn't drawn to scale. but this is 55 degrees. And z prime is like over here. This is z prime because it's reflected across the imaginary axis. And this would be 180 minus 55. Yeah, I'm gonna use my calculator. I can't exactly use my brain right now. It's 125 degrees. And then ask you what the argument of the resulting z prime times w is. The argument of two, like these things multiplied with each other, is just their arguments added up. If we actually do the math, we'll say that 125 times 50, like the argument of this resulting imaginary number, is just 175. And that's actually an answer choice, and so we'll put 175. And that's the correct answer. It comes from Euler's identity because when you multiply things with like angles, especially in the imaginary axis, it's nice because like that e to the I theta equals cosine theta plus I sine theta. And exponents, like when you multiply exponents, they just add together the exponents. So it works with angles too. So that's how it works if any of you are curious. Let's just graduate. Like I want to graduate already, so we might as well just lock in and finish this amazing game. If any of video goers are curious at why this 115 question's not in the video, I basically figured out how to do it, and it just took so long. It uses Vieta's theorem, which is like the sum of the roots of like trinomials and stuff, and then the products of roots. But it takes so much algebra, and it just wouldn't, like it would take so much of the video to show you like all the work. Oh my, okay, wait. Go, okay. Do you want me to jump in like this? Okay, oh, you want me to wrap out? Oh, I think it does, it wants me to wrap out. Okay, just like that, boom. I'm gonna jump off. This will teleport me there, and it wants me to do a wraparound, got it. Okay, that was scary, but we got it. Okay, here. What is the radius of the equation represented by this? Okay, I know how to do this. And this is also so freaking tedious. Okay, guys, so this is the question just written down. It's asking you what the radius is. Now, just like a circle, the radius is actually shown by this. X squared plus y squared plus z squared equals r squared. And so the radius is just r, right? So we have to make this in the form of this, and we do this by completing the square 3 times. So we have to kind of we have to connect each to their own respective coefficients. So I'm just going to rewrite the equation. Plus z squared minus 8 z, yes, equals 7. And obviously you can shift it, like it'll be like, if it was centered at a different point, it would be like this or something. So on and so forth, right? Let me delete that. Okay, so we just have to complete the square. So this one would be x squared minus 2x. And so if we do b over 2 squared, so that'd be 1. So this would actually be it, plus 1 squared. But since we added 1 to this side, we have to add 1 to the other side. So then we just do the same thing for y. And you can see that it'll be plus 1 again, because it's the same negative 2y. And then for z, it'll be negative 8 divided by 2, which is 4. 4 squared is 16. So we'll actually have plus 16 here. And so then we have to add these. So 1, 1, and 16. So these added together are 18. So we have to add 18 to this other side. So 7 plus 18 equals 25. And then you don't really have to factor past this because it'll just give you a coordinate at where the sphere is centered. Since it equals r squared though, 25 equals r squared, and distance can't be negative, r is actually 5. So the radius of this circle is 5. Just like that. Okay, interesting. Okay, I just realized that I did not turn off Opera on my OBS. Okay, and that was right. The radius was 5. That's okay, yeah. I forgot to show it again. And they kind of got into 3D calculus there, but we haven't even officially hit calculus yet because we haven't got into integrals or derivatives yet. And so that was more of that was a stupid fail. That was more a question on the 3D coordinate system. Hold jump. Sight read before you go. Okay, who cares about sight reading? Oh, okay. I should probably be sight reading. Oh, you'll jump, it'll go past it, go back, jump. Okay, I can see where to go. Just like that. And then we go up here, and then we go here, and then boom, I'm done if I do this wrap. Or I don't even need to. Wow, okay. 119. Given parabola, how many lines passing to the point 4, -1 are tangent to this parabola? Okay, this is actually, I think, the first question that involves derivatives. That's gonna be fun. And so this is y, and this is x. So let's find the derivative, right? Y prime. That's gonna be -4x minus 1. This just tells us the slope at any point x. So this is actually technically m, right? And so there's this point slope formula, which is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And basically we're figuring out, is there a solution to this equation? And so we can find the answer. Plug this into the y, plug this into the m, plug these into the x and x1. I mean, y1 and x1, and then we can figure it out. So let's try it. Y is negative 2x squared minus x minus 5 minus y1. Y1 in this case is negative 1, so we add the 1 equals m, which is negative 4x minus 1 times x minus 4. So this is what we've got. And if there's a solution to this that lies in there, then we know there is a point. So let's figure it out. So this added together should be minus 4. Then let's multiply these. This will be negative 4x squared. So this will be plus 16x. And then we'll do minus x. So 15x plus 15x plus 4. And so this is what we have so far. We can actually simplify this. 6x squared minus 16x minus 8 equals 0. And then we can factor out a 2. And we'll get 3x squared minus 8x minus 4 equals 0. And let's see if there's any solution to this. And we can actually I used this in an earlier question, but b squared minus 4ac, that's the discriminant. We can figure out if there's any real solutions to this. And so let's check it out. So b squared is 8, or is negative 8. So b squared is 64 minus 4 times a, which is 3, times c, which is negative 4. And so we actually get 64 minus 12 times 4 plus 48, which is equal to 110 or 112, which means there is 2 solutions to this. And so I think the answer to this question is going to be 2, because we've got a solution that has 2 different x values. And so I think the answer to this is actually 2. That was an interesting question. And I think I'm right. Please be right. I am right. Okay, cool. We didn't have to find the solution explicitly, but we did have to use derivatives. That was the first actual question, guys, that used calculus, because we had to find the derivative to find the slope. Oh, this is also finale, so we're almost done. We're grade 11. How long is this finale, bro? I need to do my final math question for a grade 11, and I need to graduate grade 11. That'd be good if I didn't fail past this, because then I'd be done. Oh, I think I'm done. That was literally it. Okay, sick. Let's graduate. Which defines the amplitude of this function? Wait, this is funny. This is so easy. It's just Pythagorean theorem with these 2 numbers. I'll just explain it to you guys. I've done this before in differential equations to make my equation simpler. This should be expressed as one function, one sine, one cosine function with a different phase angle. And you find the amplitude by just using Pythagorean theorem with these 2 numbers. So negative 3 squared is 9, 6 squared is 36. 9 plus 36 is 45, and the square root of 45 is 9 times this, like square root of 9 times square root of 5, which is 3 times square root of 5. That was easy. That was an easy question for the finale. Wow. I mean, I'm not complaining. We made it to grade 11. Wow. More math. Okay, I'm not doing that one right now. So yeah, we're gonna finish this difficulty chart. We're on grade 12, assuming that this doesn't get into college. Like if it gets into grade 13, I think we'll stop at grade 12. Okay, they're actually starting to include buttons. That's pretty interesting. I don't know how long each stage is. I mean, I'm hoping it ends soon, you know. But I mean, we are on grade 12. Like I wouldn't expect these stages to be any shorter. Did we finish this? Yo, an elevator. What? Oh, we're actually doing up. I can't even move. I'm stuck. I can't move robots. Oh, shoot. Given f of x equals 2x squared minus 10x plus 1, find the value of c in the interval negative 4, 8 that is guaranteed by the mean value theorem. Okay, so this is the question. They're telling us that f of x is equal to this function, and when they're telling us to find the value of c that is guaranteed by the mean value theorem. And so what the mean value theorem practically says, if I'm remembered correctly, this was on my AP Calc exam, so this is official calculus. So basically it says the average, like if you find the slope, the average slope between these 2 points, it looks something like this, right? They're telling us that the average slope is equal to the instantaneous slope at somewhere between these points. So let's say the slope here is 5, right? For this line. Then somewhere in between these points, the instantaneous slope will be 5 as well. So it'll kind of be like this. That's also a slope of 5. So the value, what they mean by find the value of c is basically the formula is formally defined as f prime of c, which is the instantaneous slope, is equal to the average slope. So f of b minus f of a over b minus a. So this is actually just the mean value theorem. So let's find it. F of b is f of 8. So let's find f of 8. So f of 8 is equal to 2 times 64, which I'm going to use my calculator for this. I'm doing calculus, so I think I should be able to use my calculator. 2 times 64 minus 10 times 8 plus 1. We get 49. Okay? Then f of negative 4. Let's try this out. So 2 times 16 minus 10 times negative 4 plus 1, and we get 73. So those are our 2 points. And then b minus a is just 8 plus 4. So then we can say f prime of c is equal to 49 minus 73 over 8 plus 4. And if we actually do that math, 49 minus 73 is equal to negative 24. So negative 24 divided by 12 equals negative 2. So what we have to find is the c value where f prime of c equals negative 2. Simple enough. Let's find f prime of x, which is the derivative. We do f prime of x equals 4x, because we just use the power rule, minus 10. So then we just have to find when this is equal to negative 2. So 4x equals 8, x equals 2. So our c value, which is equal, this is equal to c as well, is c value is just 2. So now if we go back to here and we put 2, that is our answer. And we go to here. Oh, they changed the lighting, bro. They made this harder. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's go, bro. Okay, so I just jumped down here, probably, right? Or not. Okay, wait, let's just do that again. I probably just climbed down. Yeah, okay. This is a nice obby. It's not too hard, not too bad, honestly. Okay, I'm assuming that I have to jump all the way back here, and then I just do just like that. Go around here, go around here. I'm just doing that. I can walk on this. I can't walk on this. Okay, we're back here. Let's not fail this. I'm assuming you go around this way. Okay, yes, you do. And we do that. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Bro, there's still more after this. This is like an evil stage. Am I done? Am I done with the stage? I am not done with the stage. Please spawn me. Please! Okay, you know what? I got an idea. That probably looks so funny. I basically just glitched to the floor. Like, I lag clipped through the floor. But that's fine. I think that's what you're meant to do. I wasn't able to climb or get through it, so I just don't trust that, but I'll trust it. Oh, I should have trusted it. And I jump here. Okay, cool. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's an orb that chases me. I didn't even realize that. Wow, I'm just running. Go. Oh, okay, well, you don't die. That's good, that's good, that's good. This is a new gimmick. It's kind of like the Mario shadow thing, like where the shadow will follow your movements, but this guy doesn't follow your movements. He just kind of follows you in general. It's not like the Mario shadow thingy. Okay, we're past it now. Like the Mario, I forgot what it's named. Someone in the comments can help me out with the name, because I know there is one. Yeah, I'm getting really tired, bro. This game is not for the weak, bro. Oh, okay, this guy starts chasing me again. Gotta speed run. Okay. Oh, wow, he caught me very quickly. Go, go, go. No, no, and I'm off the edge too. That's a double whammy. This guy's a killer. This guy's literally a killer. Oh my goodness, bro, that was scary. Please. Yes, I beat the level. Yes. Compute the limit as 9 arctan minus arctan 9x goes to 0. Oh my goodness. I can do this. Okay. So this is what it's asking us. Now, thankfully, you can just use El Hospital twice in a row. So that's the good part. That's what I like about this. Yep, like this, times 9, yep. And then over 3x squared. And obviously, you'll get 0 over 0 again. So you do this again. And so it's going to be a bit tedious, but it'll be like this. X squared negative 1 minus 9, 1 plus 81x squared negative 1 over 3x squared. So then you do the limit again. So you'll get negative 9 times 2x of 1 plus x squared to the negative second power minus 9 times 162x. I mean plus 9 actually, because it's negative 1. Times 1 plus 81x squared to the negative 2 over 6x. And you can factor out an x from this top to get to where it actually cancels out. So it'll be negative. So you can actually factor out a negative 9 times 2 times 1 plus x squared to the negative 2 plus 9 times 162 plus 1 or times 1 plus 81x squared to the negative 2 over 6x. These x's cancel. So then you get negative. So then you plug in 0 and you get negative 18 plus 9 times 162 over 6. And that is an answer that I will be plugging into my calculator. Let's figure it out. Negative 18 plus 9 times 162 divided by 6. And you get 240. So the answer to this question is 240 right now. Yup, let's go. You can cancel out x's like that when you're doing limits, by the way. That's what's cool about them. I know you're probably told by your teacher you can never divide by 0. But for limits, you can kind of cancel the edge. There's more sophisticated reasoning to it than just you can divide by 0, but I'm trying to beat this quickly. Guys, the recording, like, I don't know how long this video is going to be. So, like, maybe it's like an hour long and you guys get to suffer through this with me. So for, like, the entirety, I've been playing this game for, like, 4 hours. Like, all the recording's been, like, 4 hours of just recordings, which is insane. Like, this is, like, longer than my usual stream. I am tired. And it's even worse, too, because I'm doing math and I'm hungry. Like, I'm pretty hungry doing this. There's always more with these stages. I want to go play with friends, but I'm stuck playing Math Difficulty Chart with this stupid stage. I'm so done. Get me out of this game. Can you wave?
Hi.
Okay, that worked. Please don't fail. I'm begging you. Please, please. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. That took me way too long. Get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. It's bringing me to somewhere. Like, I think this is the finale. I think we're at the finale. One more. For n equals 10 to the 4th, compute the floor of the summation on the right. The floor of a number is the number rounded down. So this is just an error bound formula. Just using error bounds, you can figure this out pretty easily. 10 to the 4th is 1, or is 10, or is not. 10 to the 4th is 100, or is 10,000. This summation can be actually approximated using the integral from 1 to 10,000 of 1 over the square root of x. And if I do that in my head, so I'm gonna have to write this down. So it can be approximated with the integral of 1 to 10,000. 10,000 of 1 over square root of x. And so that's x to the negative 1/2. So the answer is x to the 1/2 times 2. So it's 2 square root of x is the answer to, you know, the integral. And then you do that from 10,000 to 1. When you plug in 1, you get 2. It's 2 to the square root of 10,000 minus 2. And so when you plug in that, we get 2 times, that's 10,000, right? So 10 to the 4th, 10,000, so it's 100, right? So 2 times 100 minus 2. So that's 200 minus 2, 198. So that's 198. Basically, the floor is just 198. I think it's as simple as that. I would hope. Yes? Okay, cool. Remember this sort of button? I do. Click it just because you want me to. You will need to press 4 buttons. Okay, so I have to put 4 buttons. They will not revert upon failure. So I actually have a lot of leniency for this level, which is good. So let's just lock in and win. Oh, that's 1 button. Yo, that was an easy button. Oh, wait, no, that's probably just to open that. Oh, I got 1 button. So there's 5, and I need to get 4 more of them. So this is the dream challenge. Oh, let me set this. Quit TP. TP has been set. Okay, cool. Is this going to be an easy level? No. Oh, that's what it means by quit TP. Thank you. That's nice. Over here. Okay, we got the green button. Wow, that wasn't too bad. We'll do the blue now. Quit TP. TP has been set. Got it. Or no, that's how you get out. So I do that, but I don't hit that. So quit TP. I have to go over here, jump over here, hit this button, go over back, jump, boom. Blue button is done already. Okay, wait, we're actually speedrunning this, guys. Okay, yellow button's over here. Quit TP has been set. Amazing. Okay, I failed it, but it's fine. Quit TP is amazing. Go. Oh, don't. Okay. Go to here. Go to here. Go to here. Okay, I'm assuming you want me to reach my max height, and then I do that. Got it. Okay, we did it. Okay, please let it be easy from here. Wait. What? How does this work? Oh. Okay, I hit the yellow button. I'm done. Oh, wait. I still have to hit the white button. Now I have to look for the white button. Great. I'm kind of confused right now. I actually don't know where this white button. Oh, it's just up here. Okay, we can do this. Quit TP has been set. Is this like is this like I just go through every stage, like every difficulty? Wait, this is interesting. Like it's like actually like okay, so this has to be the final grade then, because they would not be like doing a recollection of everything if it wasn't. It's going through a stage of every difficulty. Wow. I remember doing this one. I remember this one. Oh, I have to go the other way. Wait, this is cool. This is fun. It's actually a recollection. Wow, this is interesting. Okay. I think this is grade 8 I'm on. I think, yeah, this is grade 8. Grade 9. Grade 10. Oh, I remember this stage. This is like the natural log one. Oh, grade 10. Grade 11. Or no. They're not making me do that much. And I did it. I got all 5. All 5 buttons complete. GG, did I win? Press 4 buttons to continue. Go. Can I win? Did I win? Go up here. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's one final obby. Why am I'm not ashamed. They just have to add, like, they have to be like, this is our final. obby for you. Okay, not that hard of an obby. This is kind of light work. Go up here. Go up here. Did I win? Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, bro. Yes. Oh my gosh. No way. Please. Please let me win. Let me graduate. After everything, bro. After every grade. After grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, then grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12, we are here. Given the limit exists for r equals 6 and equals a/b for co-prime integers a and b, compute a plus b. What the fuck? What? What is this? They really doing this for the final one? Envision this, right? N equals infinity. So n is going to infinity, and this is x0, so then it just goes on, goes on, goes on. So it goes on for infinity minus 1, and it does... Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I finally did it. This took way too long, bro. Holy crap. So I go to here. This is all my work. Let's see if the answer works. I graduated! Oh my goodness! I graduated! Oh my goodness! I'm done. I beat Math Difficulty Chart Obby. Now, you guys are probably noticing, why didn't he show the answer? Well, all my work is right here. But since you guys have been watching me do math this entire video, I decided to give you the exercise of doing that last one. See if you can get the same answer I did. Maybe put it in the comments. Maybe explain your thought process throughout it, because this was one of the hardest questions I've done. I had to pull out a separate notepad outside of my computer to do this, which is kind of crazy. It was a whole problem. It was a ton. So yes, I finally completed the Math Difficulty Chart Obby, but the last question is up to you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. This took so long to record. I need to go eat and drink something because I am thirsty. Thank you for watching, everyone.